Alright, today I'm going to be comparing both these guns. This is a low power AEG, and this is a normal AEG. They're both priced at the same amount for like $130. And I think like they're the same price on like a Cabela's or Bass Pro shop, and they're very different from each other, like very different. And so basically this one is polymer, plastic, still durable, but as you can see, metal gearbox, standard, parts as it should. And here, plastic gearbox, not even a normal hop up. It is a little bit, but it's not normal like this. Rotary hop up. There's no dust cover on there. It's a rotary, the other type of rotary hop up in plastic gearbox, as you can see, has normal parts in it actually. One day I will be like trying to upgrade that, but not in this video. They're both using 11-watt LiPo batteries. This doesn't have a real motor in it. It has like a very small motor, and it's like right here. And this has a normal DC motor. So I'm going to be doing how it sounds. You could tell by a lot. And this has no threads, and this does. So this is how this one sounds. So now I'm going to get to the FPS section with the what did I name this gun? This is the Colt CQBR M4A1 rifle, and I'll be using the high cap magazine that it came with, and I'll just be using this M4 magazine that's a mid cap. And the FPS is going to shock you a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna do this one first. That's weird. I'm in semi-auto. I don't know why it's doing that. And get full auto. I'm gonna show the FPS last of what, like, to compare it and all that. Semi-auto on this. I have to rewind the magazine, but just put it up here. And I hope it didn't reset, because I know it did go back to one shot. So this is the M4A1. I hope they are still here. And on the HK416 low power AEG, 15 RPS. This is the FPS on 2.0 BPs. So very, very low. And to get 300, you have to use 0.12s. On this, on 0.12s, you get 450. And as you can see with 0.20s, getting 346, 344, 346, 344, and all that. So very accurate. And FPS consistency, they both are, but other gun is very low. This RPS on here is about 20, but I'm not using the right battery right now. The battery that I will use doesn't fit in the stock, so I just use whatever one was the smallest one I could use for right now. And that compared to the other battery that's in the HK. So the FPS is quite different in them both. And that other one has a plastic gearbox. This one has metal. It's crazy how they're the same price, which they shouldn't be at all. I mean, yeah, the other one will last a long time, but you can't even use it on the field. This gun is pretty good. You can just put it right on the field, like right now, as long as you have enough magazines. And customization to it is quite easy. Take it apart, simple. I don't really know how to take this off though. And I did a video on this already, taking it apart, and it doesn't take apart like how this one does by the body pins, receiver pins. It does, but it's like a shell almost. So you take this top layer off, then everything exposed. The stock is normal. You take it off the same way you would take this one off. And this part is normal too, but this all is all connected. This part, it's like about the same, but this part isn't connected all together. Just the buffer tube screw thing. I think this is what it will be called, but that can't move on there. It's plastic or polymer. Both got, you know, the same rails, and they both fit stuff too. This doesn't even have a real, as you can, it's like chrome, silver. It's not even a real like inner barrel like this one is. Just a whole bunch of stuff and flaws. I feel like the appropriate price for this is about $70, $80, which I still wouldn't pay that much for this, but I mean, this is a good backyard first starter gun. Like if you're like 8, 10, and your parents don't really want you dealing with airsoft or like that, and they like just let you do it this time. If they get you something like that, that's cool. But if you're fully committed to airsoft and want to play, like try to do indoors or outdoor, this is something that would be really good for you. I could adjust the hop up on here, but it's not going to change the FPS not one bit. That doesn't even come off, but I would show the motor, but it's too much to take this all apart at once. It's like at least 20 screws you have to take off before you can show the whole thing, but this one is quite the opposite. And I just recently got this one. This is one that I got this for Christmas. And yeah, this is usually the battery I usually run in the gun. This RC battery 50C. This is the one I was using just to compare it with this one right here, and they have about the same specs, 20C, 1100 mAh, you know, stuff like that. And I'm going to put this battery on both the guns. I just want to show how it sounds first on here. I'm going to do it on here. And I don't think this one even has a fuse, which I don't expect, but it's still like, you know, most guns usually come with fuses depending on the brand you get from. So I got that connected. Full auto. Pretty much the sound didn't really change of it, but it's a little faster than 15 RPS, probably like 22. Well, no, just 20. Like this one was. I think that's about it. Comparing both of these guns together. Big difference for the same price. Pretty sure you could do this with a lot of other guns too. You could find guns cheaper than 130, and like, and it won't be like that. It will actually be like something like this, but probably even a little better. You just gotta actually look. But I knew what I was getting when I was getting this. I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing like that. You could basically tell once you description when it says like how much the FPS is and what it was measured with. But I do have another one. I'm gonna show the other gun. This is my other low power AEG, and it's broken right now. If the trigger doesn't work or something. I mean, I did bang it up a lot, but original price of this is like $75. And I could compare that to, well, I don't got no $75 AEG, but that's around the price. Like, you can't find a normal AEG for $75 with like a metal gearbox and all that, unless it's like on sale or it's used or something like that. But that's a more appropriate price. And that's made by Game Face, and the other one was made by Umerix HK for $130. Alright, so that's going to conclude the video of comparing both these guns that are the same price to each other.